This is how I create simple forms in Acrobat. It isn't a perfect method, but it's quick and easy, and I think it'll probably work for you. In Acrobat, I've opened a basic form that our department uses, as you can see, for proofreading checklists. I'm just going to choose Forms, and then I'm going to choose Start Form Wizard. I'm going to ask it to use the current document, and choose Next. Yes, I'm going to use the current document. And you can see that it's automatically picked up fields that it thinks belong. It's labeled this as just text. These are text boxes based on where the blanks were. It didn't really handle these checkboxes. Sometimes it'll handle some of them and not others. In this case, it didn't handle any of them. But it's very easy for me to add my own. In this case, I want checkboxes. These little radio buttons will choose only one option, but I want to be able to choose multiple options in the same group. So I'm going to choose this little checkbox tool, and then I'm just going to click where I want my checkboxes. Now you can see that I've added some more boxes here. If this were a form that I were having submitted electronically and then storing this information in a database of some kind, I would want these field names to be more intuitive. So I might call this table pagination NA. If I wanted to make it a required field, I could do that. There are also some other field properties that I could assign. Again, these are important if you're having the field submitted electronically. I, however, am, well, I should say, submitted electronically with the data being captured for a database. I'm going to submit this as a PDF via email, but just as the PDF itself, the data are not going to be captured in anything. So I'm not going to name all these checkboxes, and I'm not going to make you watch while I do all of that. Basically, I would do this all the way to the end, and I'm going to pause while I do that. I would also point out that there's this little Keep Tool Selected button checkbox, which I've now checked, so that I don't have to keep going back to the toolbox, to the toolbar to choose the checkbox tool every time. I can just click, 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 and so on. I did all my checkboxes, and I am now ready to save my form so that it can be used. So I'm going to choose Close Form Editing. And now I have this little box, which is what my recipient would see upon opening this. Please fill out the following form. If you're a form author, choose Distribute Form in the Forms menu to send it to your recipients. So to fill it out, I'll just I just click in these fields. I can also use Tab. Let's see. Oh. 6x9, and the editor, let's say, was Lauren Skrabala. Okay, so then I would just check the different things as I completed them. I could keep this open in a different window while I'm doing the proofread and check things off as I get to them, or I can go through the list and go, oh, I haven't checked that yet, so let me switch over and take care of that. But in any case, once I've finished all of my, let's say that's not applicable maybe, finished my list, and if I change my mind about something, oh, yeah, that's not applicable, then I just click it and it toggles back and forth. So now I can simply save this as whatever I want, you know, on my hard drive. The other thing I can do, and we don't have a signature box on this particular form, but that's okay, we can pretend. is I can sign the document electronically, and I can just drag a box wherever I want on the form, and I put in my little password, which I've created before at this point in a similar box to this. It's right in Acrobat that you do that. And it lets me save it with a different name. So let's pretend I want to save it as a separate file. And now the production editor, when I send it back, will have a record of exactly when I signed it.